Attie walked in with a quiet grin. Said he'd been dreaming of a place like this. Double garage and pool. Yeah, he felt the pull from the very first glimpse. But he paused at the gate with a measuring eye. Said it's not just me that's moving in this time. He tapped the gravel with the toe of his boot, looked at me and said, there's something I've gotta prove. Will my caravan fit? That's the question, he said. Before I sign a thing, before I rest my head. 6 times he came back, just to measure again. Laughing Marius, I swear this thing's my best friend. And when it finally fit, he just nodded a bit. That's the moment I knew the house was his. We walked the yard like a pair of surveyors, checking angles like 2 old neighbors. He'd stand back, arms crossed, thinking hard, like he was parking a ship in a tiny backyard. But every time he left, he'd smile and say, I think we're close, I'll be back one day. And sure enough, he'd return with a tape in hand. Attie in his caravan, a legendary man. Will my caravan fit? That's the question, he said. Before I sign a thing, before I rest my head. 6 times he came back, just to measure again. Laughing Marius, I swear this thing's my best friend. And when it finally fit, he just nodded a bit. That's the moment I knew the house was his. Some folks fall for the kitchen lights, some for the view on a quiet night. But Attie, he fell for a driveway size. And honestly, I kinda love that side. Will my caravan fit? Well, now I know, he said, with room to spare and a place to rest my head. 6 visits later, he was ready to begin. Attie, his caravan, and a brand new chapter to live in. And when he turned that key, he smiled and said, this house is finally mine.